doing, YouTube? Q back here again with another video for you. And today is probably going to be one of the favorite videos of the channel to this date. This is something, it's a very successful video that I always have with the Mustang, Camaro. Now it's time for the Challenger. So today I'm about to go get an H pipe installed on the Challenger. So the stock exhaust is pretty good on the Hellcat, but it's not as loud as my Camaro, which is slightly modified. But I want the Challenger to be a little bit louder too. The stock exhaust is loudish, but I want it louder. And you might say it's perfect, but louder is always the answer for me. So let me get here. I'm about to go to the Muffler Man in Troy. About to do the same video that I did for the Mustang and the Camaro. And today I got the red key. So before you leave the video, make sure you give the channel a like, comment, browse, subscribe. So let's jump in the car. Let me get you all some audio clips of the Challenger before I modify it, and I'm going to do some after at the end of the video. But let's go to the Muffler Man now. I do like that this exhaust does crackle a little bit. Woo. This car moves. But yeah, on the inside, it's still a little bit drony, so I expect that to amplify after we get the H pipe on there. But as it is now, it's livable, even as a stock exhaust, so we're gonna roll with that. And then you can fix the drone if you get some different mufflers on there, something like Corsa or Borla. They take care of the drone, even with the like an H pipe or something on it. All right, so we just made it to my guys at the Muffler Man. About to go talk to Sam real quick. It looks pretty empty in there, so I should be able to get in and get out. And like the last time I was here, he kind of stopped what he was doing. I think he likes doing jobs like these. So let me go in here, bid them a good morning, and let's get this thing started. Should probably be like an hour before it's done. Right? Hold on a second. Alright, so we got the Challenger on the hoist. Like the last time we had to run it up on some blocks with the Camaro. But the Challenger is a little bit higher. Alright, so I'm in the shop trying to design this thing on the fly. I didn't know what I was gonna see when I got up under here, but let me show you all what's going on. So up under here, this is where I would add the H pipe. This is the front of the car, and that's the rear of the car. So right here in the middle, it's like the mid pipe. And this is all stock, I'm assuming. So I plan on making the H pipe around in this area. This looks like a stock X pipe. And I think I'm gonna remove this too, because I don't want an H and an X looking pipe right there. Because I was telling Sam that's an X pipe, but he's saying it's an H pipe. I'm like, nah, that's not how I view an H pipe. So I'm gonna just get the H pipe right up in here, eliminate this, and delete these mid mufflers. And I think we'll be good. So it'll be an H right here, H up here somewhere, that removed, no mid mufflers. And I'll keep my mufflers, or if you want to call these small things back here mufflers, I'm going to keep those back there because I don't want to be too loud. So that's how we're gonna do it today. H pipe, no mid muffler. All right, so we just briefly talked about pricing. It's gonna be a little bit more expensive from the other two. With my Mustang, I bought a Steeda H pipe. With the Camaro, they had to make the H pipe. So with the Challenger, they're gonna have to make the H pipe, cut the X pipe off, weld it back together, cut the mid mufflers off, and weld at another spot. So it's a little more labor. I don't think it's worth that price. It's gonna be about $400. But it's not bad, and it should sound a lot better. So I'll just go with that. If it sucks, then, oh well, I'll just go back to stock, I guess, if I can. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to know a hack, because I'm not paying for this at all, and it's not going to be with stimulus money. So I use credit cards to do like my smaller car mods. So I can go over that in another video if you want to. I'm just using cash back, and I can show you, go into detail on more about that later. Alright, so got everything taken out from there. It's all gone. Let me show you all the fabricated H pipe. It's right here. Took some of the old piping, and yeah, that's it. H pipe. Put that back on. You can see it goes. Well, hopefully you can see. Oh, that is very hot. But yeah, it goes across in there. You can't really see it, and it's too hot for me to touch. But yeah, this is gonna go back on. Almost done here. So the H pipe is gonna go around here. It's gonna be straight pipe all the way back. These are probably my mufflers right here. Alright, so we're in here and we're all done. It's pretty quick. We got the H pipe right here. This is all new piping right here. They welded it together. And we are all done with that. So let me run back in here and pay so we can see how it sounds. That is beautiful. That sounds amazing, man. Appreciate you.
You got it, bro.
I think that's the best sound of one so far.
Better than that tape I heard you did before. It's better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did you hit the hood too?
You can, man.
All right, take it easy, Sam. All right, see y'all later. Yeah, Sam had a hard time pulling the car out. He forgot to hit the e-brake, which is something I always mess up too. So in the Challenger, the emergency brake is like right here, and the hood latch is right there. And I always pull up the hood latch when I'm in the garage because it's too dark trying to hit the e-brake. But yeah, I'm gonna take this thing home. I'm gonna let it sit overnight so we can get a cold start. That was loud. That was very loud. I think I'm gonna be real satisfied with that. Like, listen to this idle. All right, so I'm leaving the muffler man right now. So I'm gonna get on it just a little bit. Trying to get those pops. And I'm only in second gear. Whoops. I gotta drive around with it a little more to see when it pops with the there we go. There we go. So this is a little different so far from my Camaro. My Camaro likes to pop. Dang, I called it a light. It pops on deceleration from like 4,000 RPM and 2,000 RPM. And that's when it's like at the definitely second gear. But this one was doing it in fourth gear at like 2,000 RPM. So I'm gonna play around with that. Y'all gonna hear it in some future videos. Kind of popped on acceleration too. Can't do too much out here because it just snowed while I was getting this done, and I got the red key, so I definitely don't want to goof up out here. Alright, so that's gonna wrap up today's video, folks. Thank you all for watching this. So for me, the H Pipe is the absolute best exhaust mod that you can do. Like, I proved that with my Mustang. Well, I didn't prove it, it's still subjective. But on the Mustang, it sounded way better. The Camaro sounded way better. It's the best bang for the buck, and it does the most. Like, this would be the first mod that I would do on any car, is the H Pipe. Great value, cheap, and it makes the exhaust much louder. And when, on the short drive I just did, it seems like the drone is less now. So I don't know if that'll be like a permanent thing, or if higher speeds, like highway speeds, I'll hear more drone. But city driving from like 40, 50 miles an hour, it was like no drone, or it was a lot less than the stock exhaust. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like, if you have a Challenger, do you do an H pipe, or what did you do to yours? So I did the H pipe and the mid muffler delete. So let me know in the comments down below. And with that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Peace out.